So, মোক প্ৰথমে কওক, what does your name mean? What does Karnendu mean?
So, ma'am, the meaning of my name is it is uh, efficiency, as well as it is earring, semicircular earring. Karna means ear, and that Hindu means the tree, semicircular earring.
Semicircular
And it is
earring.
actually uh, yeah, and it is actually came from the name of mythological character Karna of Mahabharata.
That's what I was about to ask. As you share names with Karna, can you tell me, do you have any similarity in your nature as well of our mythological hero Karna and you?
Yes, yes, I do have some nature. That is, I am too much duty oriented, as well as I'm efficient too. And somehow I may not be connected with Karna because what he had shown in the that is Vastraharana of Draupadi, I may not connect with him in this regard. But others features of his character, I do agree that I'm also happy.
I will ask you a tricky question. Karna was a good friend, right?
Okay,
He was a good
uh,
friend, but
as per my rule,
as per mythology, he was a good friend and he was a very loyal friend. He even followed he even followed Duryodhan when he was doing wrong things because he was his king. So if you see, if some policy is not as per
okay.
your personal philosophies, will you be doing the directions that come with those policies, or you will follow your own philosophy?
Man, first and foremost, I would see whatever the policies come in front of me is these are according to the rules of the civil services, and if these are according to the constitution too, then definitely I would follow, and I would set apart my own personal beliefs and all. But if it is against my personal beliefs as well as against the constitutional morality as well as the existing law of the land, definitely I will go against.
Good, good. Very good answer. You tell me, why do you want to, are you working somewhere right now?
Yes, ma'am. Presently, I'm working as a teacher in an upper primary school.
And what is your educational background?
Ma'am, I did become accountancy honors in 2011 itself. After that, I did LLB. And while doing LLB itself, I got the job of teaching in lower primary school. After that, I again appeared in the upper primary there and I cleared the same. And I again joined as an upper primary teacher. But still, I'm working.
Okay. So why do you want to come to civil service at the end?
The main thing is that in job of teaching, I am very much connected to my students as well as uh, whatever my with my colleagues also. But in civil service, I will have opportunity to work in the diverse field as well as I will have the opportunity to work for the people in a diversified manner. And I do think that the job of teaching is somehow monotonous. I may not have the opportunity to work for the people in general, but in civil service, I do have that opportunity, as well as some sort of my personal aspect also related to it. The main thing is that I will have the promotional aspect in civil services, which I may not get in the present educational sector, as I am not having the BEd degree, which is very much essential for promotional aspect in the education sector.
Okay. So you told me that you are duty bound. That is one of your qualities, right? So from your job life, can you tell me one
Yes,
story or an anecdote or an example which exemplifies that how are you duty bound even in tough situation?
yes, ma'am. I can share the same because as you know that in though I am in teaching, still I have been in deputation in many fields. So in 2019 itself, during the NRC, so I was in FTR checking department also. So one team of 27 people came from Kaziranga in my district, and my work was from 7 to 5, but I worked till 9 p.m. due to them only, because I thought if I do not do their work, then they would have to stay for the whole night with 27 people. They had came from Kaziranga in one night super. So it would cost them very high. That's why I work for them. And my seniors also appreciated for me due to this.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
My hobby is, ma'am, actually, I love sharing knowledge. I love to gather knowledge, teaching only, and finding different ideas so that the curiosity of the children can be met up easily.
Ideas of teaching, you are telling me.
Ideas of teaching.
But what do you do in your free time? You will not be teaching all the time. In free time, you must be doing something else.
Yes, in free time, I listen podcasts in
Which
YouTube.
podcast do you
Some
listen?
YouTube, I listen podcasts. That is Ranveer Elahabadia, and I also listen Dr. Vivek Bindra's podcast. I
Okay,
listen
what was the
very much,
last
and I
podcast
find
you heard of Ranveer
interesting.
Allahabadia? Which was the last guest you heard?
Podcast I heard. Last guest I heard that he was Colonel Rajiv. Colonel Rajiv. That one I heard.
Colonel Rajiv.
Colonel Rajiv about his journey and about yes, I heard.
Okay. So you tell me what podcasts are getting very popular now, right?
Yes, yes.
How can podcasts be used to spread sex education in Assam? Can you tell me some ideas how to do it?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Mainly the podcast culture is, as podcast culture is getting popular. So sex education, I do believe that is very much necessary in school education. So through podcast, as we know that smart class have been invented, or smart class mechanism and equipments also introduced in ME school as well as in high school. So through smart class, we can ensure that if sexual education oriented podcasts are casted on smart class, then children would get the idea, as well as teachers can also help them through this smart class.
Okay. Now I will give you a couple of situations. You tell me how will you handle it. Okay. So let us assume that you are posted in a district and you are like election officer. Let us assume that. So once a election officer, আপোনাক এইটো দায়িত্ব দিয়া হৈছে কি in your area you know, or by field intelligence you have come to know that there are a couple of transgenders who are like present in your area, but they are not very eager to come up and enroll themselves in the voter list. So this task has been given to you to encourage them so that they can like come up and be a part of the whole voting system. What will you do so that they get encouraged to come up and join our voting system?
Okay, ma'am. First of all, I would contact with the local ASHA workers, as well as I will contact with the local school teachers, and then I will move, just physically visit them. Then I will encourage them that the transgender is not a pathological state, it is not a crime. So they can also indulge in the voting system so that they can come in direct form of democracy, and they will also enjoy their rights. And also I will tell them that transgender government is taking initiatives to give them recognition as well. In as also we see that in terms of job also, now they are also giving quota. Recently, our government has given their rights to join Indian Army also. So in this way, I can encourage them so that they can directly come in the democratical system.
Okay. So I'll give you another situation. For example, not for example, let us suppose that you are posted as circle officer in an area. Then you have been Jal Jeevan Mission is going on under you, under PhD department, but by large under you. Then in a specific village, both the Hindu and the Muslim community are together in the area, and they are fighting that they don't want to share the hand pump that is going to give the water to the whole village. They want separate hand pumps for the Hindu community as well and for the Muslim community as well. The problem has come to you because the work is not going forward. How will you solve the situation?
First of all, from the Hindu community itself, I will call some of the persons, those who are dignified in the Hindu community, and as well as some of the persons of actual capacity, the Muslim community. I will talk with them that water is given by Allah or God as according to their own religion. If they believe that one is the creator, then water is their creation. Water is nothing to do with water in the creation of human being. So water is the necessary.
Karna,
Am I audible?
you got muted suddenly. Can you again answer the whole thing? Now you are okay, but you got muted in the middle. Like I heard till
Okay.
water is creation of Allah and Bhagwan together. I heard till that. Please
Okay.
continue after that.
Okay. Okay, madam. So I will continue from here also. That water is the creation of Allah and Bhagwan, whatever they think, the Almighty is, and water is the basic necessity. One can live 21 days approximately without food, but maximum, max to max, one can live only just 3 days. So fighting with water is just like a sin only, nothing to do with water and the human behavior and all. So I would try to convince them that water is the basic necessity and water is essential for all of us. And if water is taken from the same hand pump, nothing will happen. Nothing will be damaging in their own culture and religion. Definitely, I try to convince them.
Okay. And even if they don't get convinced, then
Even if still they do not get convinced, then definitely I will tell them that the Jal Jeevan Mission, what Jal Jeevan Mission is going on, it is as per the rules that tap water connection should be given to each and every family. So it is the rule. So they need to maintain the rules and law of the land. If they go beyond, then definitely strict action will be taken.
okay, okay. So this is it from my side. I'll hand it over to our other member. Thank you, Karnendu.
Okay, ma'am.
Karnendu, good morning. So where are you from? So your voice has been muted again. Okay, I can see you now. So where are you from?
So basically, I'm from Patgram, Hailakandi district.
Okay. So can you tell me about line system?
Oh, line system. Line system was introduced most probably in the year 1920 in order to have a strict separation from between the indigenous people of Assam and those who were migrants. And this system actually depicted the land which were actually for the people of indigenous nature and those who are from the migrants, and they were given strict that 16 big extra without 16 big I think they cannot equate. That much I can remember.
Okay, so আপুনি বৰ্তমান হাইলাকান্দি ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টৰ পৰা হয় বুলি ক'লে, তো আপুনি যদি আমাৰ ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ ভেলীত আপোনাৰ এপইন্টমেন্ট হয়, সেইটো কাৰণে আপুনিতো কিছুমান ঠাইত বিশেষকে অসমীয়া ভাষাটোত কথা ক'ব লাগিব। গতিকে মই আপোনাক অলপ অসমীয়াত কৈ I hope you don't have any problem.
অসমীয়া ভাষা মই ক'ব পাৰো।
Okay. So আপুনি
মেইন কথাটো মোৰ দেউতা may I say sir?
Yeah, please.
মোৰ দেউতা অসমীয়া মাধ্যমত পঢ়িছিলে। মোৰ দেউতা উজনি অসমৰ নামৰূপৰ পৰা। চ' কৰ্মসূত্ৰে তেওঁৰ পাঁচগামত যাবলগীয়া হয়। সেইকাৰণে আমালোকে এতিয়া পাঁচগামত আছো।
Okay. So আপুনি আমাৰ আলহী স্কিম শুনিছেনে?
শুনিছো ছাৰ।
কওকচোন অলপমান আমাৰ আলহী স্কিমৰ বিষয়ে।
আমাৰ আলহী is a scheme which was actually for the boost of tourism sector in Assam, and it is like a homestay. So where tourists will get a chance to stay in different areas of Assam, and the tourism sector would get a boost under this scheme, and also
Okay.
employment generation also will have a boost.
Okay. So আপুনি red hole mining technique কথা বিষয়ে শুনিছে নেকি ৰিসেন্ট?
Recent শুনিছো sir.
কি হয় আৰু ক'ত ইউজ কৰিছিলে ৰিসেন্টলি কক?
Red hole mining to hole, especially it was related to Meghalaya, where the coal, that strip of coal is low. The red hole mining technique is used in order to take out the coal. So National Green Tribunal, though it has banned it, but due to this red hole mining technique, 41 workers, those who were stuck in that Uttarkashi tunnel, and by using this technique only, they got saved.
Okay. So Barak River tributary কথা কক। Okay. So Barak River tributary কেইটামানৰ নাম কক।
Barak River tributary হল জিৰি, চিৰি, লংগাই, কাঠাকাল, ধলেশ্বৰী, ৰুক্মিণী।
Okay. Fine. শংকৰদেৱৰ জন্ম কেতিয়া হৈছিলে? শংকৰদেৱৰ জন্ম কেতিয়া হৈছিল? কিমান চন?
1449
Pardon?
1449 I think.
Okay.
I cannot exactly say, but
Okay. So বৰগীত কি হয়?
বৰগীতটো হল শংকৰদেৱৰ লিখা গীত, যেটো ব্ৰজবলী ভাষাত লিখা।
কি হয় কি?
It is a medium of preaching, একশৰণীয় নাম ধৰ্ম।
আচ্ছা, অকল শংকৰদেৱে লিখিছিল নে বৰগীত বেলেগেও লিখিছিলে?
মাধৱদেৱেও লিখিছিল।
ওকে। সো আপুনি মুদ্ৰা লোনৰ বিষয়ে শুনিছে?
মুদ্ৰা লোন, yes sir.
ক'ব পাৰিব নেকি অলপ?
Mudra loan, I think it is given to the agricultural sector for boosting the agriculture, as well as I think small and medium enterprises. I may not be sure.
Okay. So COP28 বিষয়ে কওকচোন, ক'ত হৈ আছে বৰ্তমান COP28?
So COP28 এতিয়া হৈ আছে UAE, Dubai.
Okay, so what is the objective of COP28?
The prime objective of COP28 is reducing the carbon emission. Carbon emission that is less than 1.5 degrees Celsius pre-industrial era up till 2100. If we do not match this sort of temperature, then definitely our earth would have to face severe devastation, and very severe devastation our earth has to face.
Okay, so carbon emission কম কৰিবৰ কাৰণে কিবা international convention আছে নেকি? Is there any international convention other than meetings and all, like protocols? Are you there, Karnendu?
Yes, sir.
Can you remember?
Sir, I have not heard the question.
Is there any international protocol related to the elimination or reduction of carbon emission?
Yes, sir. That is Kyoto Protocol. Kyoto Protocol is the
Okay, thank you. So, what is digitalization?
digitalization. Digitalization
Yeah.
is each and everything in each and every documents from paper based to digital media. From
So,
paper based to
can you
digital
see
form.
any can you tell me any difference between digitization and digitalization?
Digitization. Sorry, sir. At present, I cannot recall anything.
Okay. So, তিনিগৰাকী অসমৰ ফিমেল ফ্ৰীডম ফাইটাৰৰ নাম কওকচোন।
পুষ্পলতা দাস, জ্যোৎস্না মজুমদার, sorry, sir. I cannot remember now.
Okay. So, গ্ৰ্যামি এৱাৰ্ড কিহৰ কাৰণে দিয়া হয়?
I think it is in for the film sector.
Okay. So, আপুনি ল বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ডৰ হয়?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, যোনটো CRPC Code of Criminal Procedure, এইটো subject matter of which list?
Code of criminal procedure, it actually describes the way a criminal should be prosecuted and the way a criminal should be arrested beforehand as well as after the crime. And actually,
No,
it describes
I'm
the
you
process
that
of investigation.
it is in state list or concurrent list or which list?
CRPC, sir.
Yeah.
It is in the concurrent list. I don't think so. I am correct.
Yes, you are correct. So, which was the first case to introduce the concept of judicial review? First, can you tell me what is judicial review?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Judicial review is a system where Indian judiciary reviews each and every law which are enacted by the parliament. If there is any lacuna, then definitely they just carve it, and they just call the parliament to have a change.
Okay, so now can you tell me the case?
So, if I say, sir, historically, Keshavananda Bharati case is the important judgment.
Not that
and
one.
the IR Koholo,
Exactly.
I think, IR Koholo 2007.
Okay. So, which writ can be used against or issued to private person as well?
I think, sir, the writ of mandamus.
Okay, so I am done. Thank you. Asmita, if you can ask some questions to him.
Yeah, I'll ask a couple of questions. Karnendu, Sanskritik Mahasangram চলি আছে, জানে চাগে আপুনি? হয়. Can you tell me 2 Jyoti Sangeet and 2 Rabha Sangeet?
Sorry, madam.
Even one will do. Can you tell me one each?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me one Bhupendra Sangeet?
Yes. Manuhe Manohar Babe.
Okay.
আর এটা রইমকো দিল হুম হুম করে from the film Rudali.
Okay. Can you tell me 2 Ravindra Sangeet?
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে, আর আমারও পড়ানো যাহা চায়।
Okay. So this will be it. Karnendu, we will be giving you another link, and there we will give you the analysis and also your marks. So a link to call 40 minutes long hoy khatame hoy jabo etia. So I'll just give it to you right now. Please join that. Okay.
ওকে।
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best.